Drake's personal fan base is not strong enough to actually get him these records. That's the reason why he has to collab with Young Thug and Future and 21 Savage and all these other people, but he has to merge with their audience. Drake, his main fan base, is the reason why he can't chart anymore. It's the reason why his music videos, his 100 gigs on your head top, all of that failed. It's for a reason. Class is in session, man. Y'all know the famous quote, man. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now. Motherfucking 7 times. Y'all see what's going on. Song of the year. Record of the year. Best rap song. Twice. He got Not Like Us and Like That. Best rap performance. Same thing, I believe. And best music video. Hey man, it's gonna be hard to get a clean sweep. But y'all know for a fact he gotta take something home. And if he get at least one, that's enough for me. Even though I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more. He's gonna get multiple. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, Drake. And I know like a lot of Drake fans are trying to cope with it. Trying to say it's a white person award. Trying to say the Grammys are racist. Everybody on that side, they feel a certain way. But Drake, that's the reason why he does not actually send in his music to be nominated anymore. He hasn't done this since 2021? Because he loses every single year. He can't control that situation. He can't control what his peers think about him. He can control the bots. He can control his streams. He can control his fake followers on Instagram, on Spotify. He can control these things. Like I said, he can buy the bots. That's the reason why he was accusing Kendrick of doing it. Because he assumed that Kendrick must be buying bots because Drake is constantly buying bots. That's the reason why those streams look the way they look. He's buying streams. This is well known. If you know anything about music marketing, come on. So what we doing? So he can't hold that over Kendrick's head. Kendrick is a Pulitzer Prize winner. Grammys on Grammys on Grammys. Y'all see this, right? Beyonce got 11. Congratulations to Queen Bee, man. Congratulations. I think she's the most nominated now out of anybody. And I think this album passed Thriller. Because Thriller had 10 nominations. This album has 11. 11. So congratulations to Queen Bee, man. Shout out to Kendrick. 7. Beyonce 11, Kendrick Lamar 7, Post Malone 7 are the most nominated female and male artists at the 2025 Grammys. And y'all know how Drake feel about awards, man. Like y'all remember when he was beefing with Childish Gambino and he had that sign at this concert that said that not like us, but This Is America. Well, he was referencing Not Like Us, because y'all know Drake, he's subliminal. He hates being direct. He loves being passive aggressive. So he had this subliminal message saying that it was overrated and over rewarded. So y'all know how he feels about awards in general. Like I said, he cannot control these situations, and he does not like that. He's a narcissist, bro. He cannot have that in his tool belt. He can't say, well, I have more Grammys than Kendrick. He can't say he gets more respect from his peers than Kendrick. But he can say, well, he can easily, well, I have streams, I have followers, but his fan base doesn't understand that. It's just followers, bro, that you can easily buy. It's bots that you can easily buy. The people they're speaking. The people are speaking. And once again, even with this situation, Drake is extremely strategic. The reason why he has the followers is not because of his fan base. His fan base is not good enough to get him to the Hot 100. Drake's personal fan base is not strong enough to actually get him these records. That's the reason why he has to collab with Young Thug and Future and 21 Savage and all these other people, because he has to use their audience. He has to merge with their audience. Drake, his main fan base, is the reason why he can't chart anymore. It's the reason why his music videos, his 100 gigs on your head top, all of that failed. It's for a reason. If you understand, like I said, digital marketing, if you understand click-through rate, the click-through rate is about, in my video, my personal video, I want y'all to see this. Because a lot of y'all don't understand, because a lot of people just sit back watching as the audience. You don't truly understand what the actual analytics looks like. But look at this, impressions, click-through rate, 5.4%. That means 1.1 million people. This is my most viewed video. 1.1 million people saw my thumbnail in the title. Only about this many people. So that means 5.4% of people actually clicked on the video out of the 1.1 million. So y'all gotta understand, Drake's 5% is not strong enough to get him to the 100, the top 100. He has to use Future's audience, Young Thug's audience, like I said, 21 Savage audience. He has to use everybody else's audience to get him to be in that position. That's the reason why he's failing. His music is not that good. And he keeps lying and deceiving, trying to pretend like his music is just so amazing. The reason why he's getting those numbers, the reason why he's breaking those records, because his music was just so beautiful. That's the reason why he does not actually submit these things to the Grammys, because his peers are determining whether or not his music is actually good, and it is not. And it's not. And it's never been. It's never been. And his ego cannot handle that, especially when he constantly brands himself as being the best, the greatest of all time. Michael Jackson didn't have this issue. Michael Jackson had the numbers, and he has the goddamn the Grammys. Kendrick has both. Beyonce has both. All of his peers, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, all these people, Ariana Grande, hell, Billie Eilish, all of these people, goddamn, they're getting the awards, they're getting the money, and they have the respect of their peers. Drake does not have these things. He doesn't have all these things. He has the money. Maybe he has the respect, right? And that's debatable. But you can't debate these Grammys, bro. He can get as many billboards, he can get all the VMAs, but he don't care about those things. You know for a fact, Drake's fans, they love to hate on the Grammys nowadays. Like I said at the beginning of the video, saying that it's whitewashed, it's racist. But at the same time, I swear to God, if Kendrick was on the other end of the spectrum, and Drake was getting all the awards, getting all the nominations, do you really believe they'll be saying that? What conversation are we having, bro? Ooh, boy, look at this, though. 2025 Best Rap Song Grammy nominations. You got Not Like Us, Like That. Got Carnival. Yeah, Glow. Shout out to Gorilla, man. And Asteroid. I haven't heard this yet. But hey, man, that's a good lineup. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe Not Like Us gonna take it. And I think second will be Like That. That's just my prediction. But at the same time, like, not like it gotta win something. It gotta win. Yeah, it has to. It has to. It gotta win something. At least 2, 3. It got to. All right, now 2025 Best Rap Album Grammy nominees. The rap album. So we got Future and Metro. We Don't Trust You. The first one. All right, we got J. Cole. Might Delete Later. Ooh, that's something. That's a tricky one. You got Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium, Volume 1. Got Doechii. Shout out Doechii. Alligator Bites Never Heal. Then you got Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. Hey man, this one controversial, especially just considering just rap this year. Kendrick has ran this thing up, and he's not even releasing an album. So this just shows the state of hip hop is it ain't looking too good, man. It ain't looking too good. Y'all gotta understand the Billboard charts. Juicy J was complaining a few months ago about how none of these songs are in the top 100. None of these songs are charting. Every single week we see academics complaining and roasting these artists for not selling albums for real. Like they selling what, less than 20K, and they're supposed to be major labels. Y'all got all these artists and managers and A&Rs and all the people on the staff working at the labels getting fired. Rappers not making money like that. And y'all gotta understand, it's not just about the music. You can make the argument that the music is still good, cool. But us as a silent majority, like Kendrick was saying, he's what the culture is feeling. The culture is saying, I'm not spending my money on you. So now y'all see with the Sexy Red and the Ice Spices, them not being able to tour the way they need to. The tickets not selling. Y'all see it all the time. Then you see like I said, with the charts, these songs are not charting. They're not streaming. People are tired, man. And the thing is, hip hop refuses to actually change. They keep doing the exact same thing over and over again, expecting the audience, us, to just sit back and take it. Like, we have no choice but to sit back and just love whatever you give me. And that's not happening no more. It's the exact same thing we was talking about last week with the hip hop journalist. Hip hop journalist. It's like, bro, you genuinely have to have substance. You genuinely have to do something that we actually value. We don't value you anymore. And they're personally offended by this. And y'all got to understand that a lot of these artists are extremely insecure. That's the reason why they've chosen this field in the first place. Because most of them have class clown energy. Right? So they go in front of the school, tap dance, get a bunch of attention. And then they have to go home and actually live in their own reality. They actually have to deal with these thoughts completely by themselves. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know the depression, the thoughts that you have to think when they're completely by themselves. It's no different than the comedians. Most of these dudes are drug addicts, alcoholics, because they're trying to overcompensate for their childhood trauma. So that's the reason why they're looking for random fans and random strangers to love them, give them followers, and build up this identity and this image, because their true selves ain't shit. They're extremely insecure. They hate themselves. Narcissism in its finest. They love the image so much. So once again, going back to the bots, the followers, they can easily control this situation. They can easily get the attention that they never got as a kid. Some people are moving because they only know this. This is all they know. Like for me. Y'all know me. I keep saying it all the time in my videos. Homie, physically, mentally, and spiritually, I've won championships at every single level. Hell, in 8th grade specifically, I was the student athlete of the year, and I won art student of the year in the exact same year. So me being the student, right? The student, the athlete, art, that's the entire Holy Trinity. Most of these dudes have never experienced anything. They've never been actual champions. So that's the reason why they're willing to sell us out as a community, right? Because they need the money. Because they can't make the money any way else. They're not college educated. They're not actually doing anything in the community. Like I said, they're not actually genuinely providing value. That's the reason why they go around. They'll play certain characters. They'll play in the slave movies. They'll play extremely effeminate. I was gonna say effeminate, but extremely. They'll go around. They'll put on the fingernails and the dresses. It's not necessarily because of their sexuality. It's to say, what are you willing to do? It's a scarcity mindset, because they don't truly believe that they can actually be successful or make the money without it. They need that, and especially when the mass majority of the times they put on these dresses, it's usually to make fun of black women. It's usually just a minstrel show. That's all it is, a minstrel show. It's not about being funny. It's being coons, man. Just straight up coon behavior. Just straight up coon behavior. You can't use the Robin Williams and other white people doing it. Like, this is the exact same thing for them. Because these people who are going out of their way to do these things, they're not accepted in their communities. Robin Williams, they were not willingly accepted in their communities. They are outcast. The mass majority of these celebrities are outcast. They've never fit in. So you think all of a sudden that they get a bunch of money and fame that they are going to start being cool? Understand, these are theater kids doing things that theater kids do. And you understand anything just about therapy and shadow work. The more you heal, the less you actually care about being famous. You don't care about that when you're actually healthy. You're mentally healthy. Like I said, narcissism. Narcissists, they genuinely need the narcissistic supply because they have no soul within themselves. So I don't even want to go into this, like, when I talk about soul, I'm not just talking about Christianity or being Muslim or anything like that. I'm talking about your nervous system, the five senses. So when we're listening to music, our nervous system feels the frequency of the music, then our brain processes the information, and then we project what we see. So they understand this, so they can play with the image. They can change the process. So as long as we, like, you never actually do any shadow work, if you never actually read books, if you're not mentally, the brain is a muscle. If you're not mentally strong, these things work on you. Like the Odyssey, Odysseus. The siren works on you. The Jezebel spirit works on you. The devil resides in idle minds. So that's the reason why it's so important to actually do therapy, man. Look at me. Up, down, up, down, up. You got to have both, man. You got to have both. You got to have God on your side, man. But, hey, man, it is what it is, dog. So when you see things like this, it says no rap albums. And y'all can't say it's a racist thing, because look, the very first two is Andre 3000, New Blue Sun, Congratulations, 3 Stacks, and Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. I dare you to try to say, well, it's racism. No, it's not racism. The music is fucking trash. It's fucking trash. The hip-hop media is fucking trash. The music is trash. Go fix that shit. Go fix that shit. Or don't. Or straight. Or don't. You gotta understand Shabuzi going crazy right now. He's black. There's way too many black artists going crazy right now. Y'all gotta stop acting like hip-hop is just strictly black culture. Nah. You genuinely have to be amazing. Once again, going back to abundance. We have way too many options. Way too many options. Ain't no goddamn way you think we're going to sit back consistently being disrespected. Once again, going back to shadow work and affirmations and prayer. If all of your lyrics are talking about degeneracy, whether male or female, talking about killing black people, pussy, sex, drugs, I ain't trying to put that in my body every single day. Y'all got to understand the mass majority of these artists don't even like themselves. The number one fear on this planet is social phobia. Class in session, baby. I'm going to say it every single time. The most common fear is social phobia, also known as social anxiety disorder. So a lot of these rappers don't even listen to their own music. A lot of these photographers, a lot of these models don't even like the look, don't even like the way they look. But they consistently try to sell these products to you like drug dealers. That's the reason why in the hip hop, the drug dealers and the rappers, they're so closely linked because they have the same thought process. They have the same mindset, so they attract the same reality. They are selling you crack, they're selling you fentanyl, and they will never actually themselves smoke crack. They would never actually do fentanyl themselves. They won't actually do meth, but they will for sure sell it to you. And we're waking up and we're saying, nah, that's not cool no more. I ain't doing it no more. So it's their job now to either be offended and be disrespected or respect the audience and actually change. Either way, you don't run shit. You have no leverage in this situation. Hurry up or continue losing money. It is what it is. Keep that shit pushing. Hey, y'all see, hey, there's a few people snub. Some people, they believe they deserve to be in that spot. Rightfully so, right? Right? Some people believe it. But at the same time, it's only a few spots. It is what it is. But they also did Nikki dirty, but that's usual too. Hey, it is what it is. I don't give a damn about it. I don't care, bro. I know Nikki fans ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. I don't care. I've been off that. No Blue Lips for best rap album is crazy. Said Blue Lips should be nominated too. Hey, I ain't even listen to Blue Lips. Like, I've been seeing it. I just ain't had no time to. I ain't had no time to go around and listen to it. So now I gotta go. I for sure gotta go check it out. But I ain't had no time, man. I'm a grown man. The only reason why I even started this channel is so I can have time to actually sit down and listen to these things and dissect them. Because if I weren't doing this, then I honestly wouldn't have time. And like if I weren't monetized and getting paid from this, I'm a grown man. Like I got shit to do, got things to do. So appreciate y'all. But I said didn't expect Might Delete Later to receive that nomination. I'm not gonna lie, that surprised me. That's the biggest one. It's like, bro, it's called Might Delete Later. It was just a throwaway. At least I thought it was. I don't even remember too many songs off that track, off that project. Besides, 7 Minute Drill? That's the, I don't remember anything off that album. It was a good album, but it's like, rap album of the year? Grammys? Alright. Okay. Hey, Scotty said the same thing. So happy for Doechii. Blue Lips is missing from this list. So I guess I gotta go listen to Blue Lips because there's way too many people saying it. There's way too many people saying that. And shout out to Solo too. Soul Burger just came out. I ain't listened to that yet either. But hey, I got some catching up to do. But yeah, it's looking weird, man. But at the same time, man, it's the Grammys, dog. I really don't have too much faith and too much stock in the Grammys anyway. It's like, oh well, it is what it is.